1990 on a H, mini automatic 998cc in bright blue here. I say it is an automatic 998cc this one. Bodyweight wise, I'm going to start off the bonnet, work our way around this little mini, onto the interior, and then we'll go for an engine startup. Up the bonnet itself, all nice and straight. No accidents down the actual straight centre of the bonnet itself. Up onto the scuttle, a few little marks here and there. Got a little ding or dent there on the scuttle. We'll have a good look underneath the windscreen. It's obviously had some work there at some point, but no rust coming through that, I can see there. Across the scuttle to the left-hand side, and again, a little bit there in the corner, just under the left-hand side windscreen. As we come up and around the windscreen, all okay. There's a few little blemishes in the paint itself, a few little bits and pieces on the top of the paint there around the windscreen. Nice and straight down the bonnet. We've got a little bit of a paint reaction on the left-hand side here. You can see that the camera's just picking up the heads of those. Down the bonnet itself, a few little sandy marks underneath the paint, a little bit of a stone chip at the front. Up the right-hand side, sorry, again, a few little bits and pieces in the paint itself. A little bit of a mark at the back here, a little bit swollen there, but apart from that, all very presentable. Headlights are nice and clear on both sides. Grill's all okay as well. A few little dings and dents and stone chips in the grille. Underneath the headlights, you'll see no corrosion in that, and see sort of seam marks obviously being sort of smoothed out there underneath the headlights there on the left-hand side. Bumper's lovely and shiny. Odd little mark here and there, but no heavy pitting. And again, on the right-hand side, you'll see that sort of seam line for the wings all being smoothed out, all nice and tidy around the right-hand side as well. Up the top of the driver's wing, you had a little stone chip dent here and there, but all nice and presentable across the driver's wing. Some light surface scratches where it's been washed over the years, and the odd little bit of imperfection in the paint itself. Plastic arches nice and tidy on the right-hand side, with those little JBW mini lights all the way around there. No corrosion on the A-pillar there. We've got a little bit of an outwards dent on the right-hand side A-pillar. A little bit of a mark just at the front of that wind chrome trim there on the door itself, and a little bit of a chip out the front of the driver's door. Nice and straight down the lower half, no corrosion coming through on the lower half of the doors there. A little bit of a part and dent just in front of the handle, and a few little scratches behind the handle itself, but nothing too major at all there. Across the lower half of the sill section, I'll go nice and slow as we come up onto the rear quarter. All okay across the rear quarter, nice and flat, nice and shiny across the rear quarter. No corrosion coming through anywhere, all nice and straight. A little bit of paint left in the corner there on the rear side there on the rear right. And again, plastic arch, all nice and tidy with no big scuffs or scrapes. We'll quickly jump up to the roof, have a quick look at the roof. A few slightly heavier scratches on the roof itself, and the odd little imperfection in the paint. We've got a few little dings and dents across the roof itself there. You can see those on the camera. Like I say, a few heavier scratches with some imperfections in the paint on the roof itself. Back down that right-hand side, rear quarter, around the light, nice and tidy underneath the rear window there, across the back edge. Nice and tidy again on the left-hand side. A little bit of paint lift there on the body line. And we have got a bit of a run in the lacquer just here on the top. Across the top of the rear window, all okay. A few little bits and pieces in the paint, but overall very presentable. As we come down the left-hand rear quarter again, light lenses all nice and tidy. No big corrosion, no nasty marks around the fuel filler cap. There's a few little scratches there. You know, a little bit hazy where the petrol's been spilt. Back bumper itself, no big dings or dents, some light pitting. Tailgate, all okay across the tailgate, no corrosion around the hinges or around the handle and lock. A little bit of a mark on the left-hand side there, touching on the boot lid itself. As we come round the left-hand rear quarter, all nice and straight around the rear quarter there, all nice and shiny. A little bit of a heavier scratch at the bottom there, but no corrosion coming through. All nice and presentable down that left-hand rear quarter. Again, plastic arch, no big scuffs or scrapes of that at all. Nice match with mini lights all the way around. Mini light style wheels, I get in trouble for that. Across the lower half, again, no bubbling on the door, nice and fresh as you come up the door itself. No heavy marking around the handle, all nice and fresh. As we come down the front of the passenger door, we've got a few little marks in the paint there down the front. You can see that on the camera, a few little touch-ins there. A-pillar again, nice and tidy on that A-panel section there, no rust going through. And again, a few little touch-ins up the top there, which I did point out, and you can see that at the front and at the back. And again, arch nice and fresh and clean and tidy on the plastic side of things, and the rest of that wing all lovely and fresh across the wing top there. Nice and level down there. Nice and usable little mini automatic, this one. Onto the interior, you got your two-tone blue. Really nice colours, this one. Door card, got no complaints on the door card there. Nice little aftermarket stainless steel handles all the way through. Lovely, lovely colours with a two-tone. The seat itself showing minimal wear really, no rips, no tears, no nasty marks, no heavy creasing at all in the seat. With that lovely blue, dark blue and white piping seats there, no problems at all. Nice black carpet set throughout. Aftermarket steering wheel, across the dash top, no cracks at all. Nice and tidy across the dash top there. I think that's been retrimmed at some point, very, very fresh. Aftermarket head unit fitted on the left hand side, all nice and clear across the dash itself. Dials, no cracks at all in there. Headlining, lovely, clean and tidy across the headline in there. I'll lift this seat forward. You can have a look at the rear seats from the right hand side again. Nice and clean and tidy, all matched in there. No big rips or tears or nasty marks on the seats themselves. Into the boot itself, again, see your fuel tank. You've got another 5th spare wheel there, which is nice to have it as an alloy. Battery cover's still on as well. Passenger side front, again the door card, same condition, lovely and tidy on the door card, no problems at all with that. The seat itself, once again, minimal wear to the seat. Bolster, no rips or tears out of the side of bolster there, lovely and fresh across that whole seat. And once again, let's have a look at the rear from the left hand side again, all nice and matched, lovely and fresh in the rear seats as well. Onto the engine bay now. Be a bit of dodgy camera work when I pop the engine bay open. There we go, that wasn't too bad at all. Nice and easy to open that. Put the stay on in there, you have the little 998cc carburettor engine there. Gonna fire it into life here. No problems at all with that. I slipped off the key the first time, so I do apologise, but accidents do happen. Taken over lovely and happy there. No issues at all with that, no nasty noises, no rattles, no bangs. Lovely and smooth on the takeover that. There you have it, the 1990 on the H Mini 998cc automatic, this one, in blue.